Chance96 here with another review, this time of The Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters Catwoman. So there you go, so goggles up on this one. So yeah, let's go over the package really quick. Of course, you've got Movie Masters Catwoman. On the back, you've got Catwoman, Alfred, and Bane, and then the bat signal, of course. And let's just put this right there. You can see Catwoman right there. So yeah. So this figure does come with a Build-A-Figure piece, of course. She comes with the base of the bat signal and a fairly large piece. I'm not going to review it right now. Typically, I'll review the piece really quick in the figures review. This one I'm not, because she was the last one that I needed to complete the bat signal, and my bat signal is completed now. So I'm just going to do a full bat signal review coming up soon, if it's not already out on my page. So yeah. So overall, Catwoman. So she was the last one I needed to get. I finally bought her on eBay for $6, I think. Pretty happy. And yeah, so this is the goggles up. There is a variant, goggles down. I'm sure you've all heard of it. But as far as the face sculpt, it's all right. I mean, it works. It fits on your shelf. It really doesn't look like Anne Hathaway. Really not a great head sculpt, but it's okay. The hair is pretty flat. I mean, it doesn't look very real. There's some splattering on the hair right there. It's not the best head sculpt really at all. The eyes just look fake. I don't like it at all. Looks like it's drawn on there with a crayon. And then her goggles on the top, they're done pretty nicely. Looks actually pretty cool. The thing I don't like is just because I guess they tried to like do some detailing and stuff in the mask. And whenever I look at this, I think that it looks more like what she wore at the dance, that ball that she was at, and dance with Bruce Wayne. This is what it looks like. It doesn't look like her whatever eye thing that she uses when she's breaking into places and stuff. So I don't know what, it doesn't look great to me, but there you go. And then you get down to the suit. There's a lot of detail in the suit. I mean, just all over, just little dots like it's an actual suit. It's done pretty good. When you get down to it, it's all very nice. The very high boots, and then you've got the heel. They did do the heel in silver, which I liked, and they kind of made it kind of charaded on the edge there, like she had in the movie. So pretty good. So from the neck down, it's all pretty good. They did a good job, well proportioned, and just pretty nice. Arms are like really skinny, but overall pretty good. Articulation for her is pretty decent. I mean, it's mostly just a swivel neck, not much there. Ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, hinge elbows, swivel wrist, ab crunch, swivel waist, swivel hinge hips, swivel thighs, hinge knee, and swivel it's a very low swivel thigh, hinge knee and hinge ankle. So overall standard articulation for Movie Masters. With a lot of the Movie Masters figures, typically they are just the same sculpt. They're just the suit and a different head. That's typically what we get every single time. Not with her. Luckily, she is a bit different. Unfortunately, they just use the same articulation. I wish that they'd change it up a bit. I mean, the figures are kind of getting a little boring just because they're all alright. They all have the same range of movements. Typically they have reused parts, and sometimes they have some new parts, but overall they're pretty boring now, I guess, just to say. I do really like the Movie Masters line, but they're very boring right now. Green Lantern last year was a fantastic line. Every figure was so different and had different articulation. It was great, but these guys, they're pretty plain. But overall, if you're going for Catwoman, she's actually very nice. I do like the glossy look on her boots. It's done very well. And then it's more of a flat look on her upper top and their skirt and everything, and then the glossy look on her gloves. So yeah, so overall it's done very nice. It's a pretty nice representation of Catwoman. As I mean, we have the 3¼ Catwoman that comes in the set of Target exclusive, which looks horrific. We've got this one, which is a pretty nice sculpt, except the head sculpt, it's not very Anne Hathaway. Then we got the Hot Toys. Those are the three that you have to choose from. I am getting the Hot Toys one too. Very excited for that, but you know, if you can't afford the Hot Toys one and the 3¼ one just looks awful, this is the one that you're gonna get. Pretty nice. Overall, I'm happy with it, definitely. Absolutely, you know, it's Catwoman on your shelf. There's not a whole lot that's really fantastic that just gets you to buy it. It's nicely done. But, you know, it's pretty plain now because we have so many of these people. So yeah, so if you want to get this one, it's a really nice choice, especially since Catwoman is such a big part of Batman, and now to see her in the movie, very cool. I definitely highly recommend it. The only thing is, if you're not collecting the bat signal, I still recommend it because she's Catwoman. But if she wasn't such a big character, I don't know if I'd recommend it. She's an alright figure, just like them all. So yeah, so there you go. So that's my review of the Movie Masters Dark Knight Rises Catwoman. Stay tuned for the bat signal review. That will definitely be coming up.